Hey guys, welcome back to another video over here on the Chinese Zodiac and horoscopes. Today we're going to be doing a reading for all you monkey people. So all you peoples that are born in the year of the monkey, this is a reading for you. So let's see what we've got for you this week. Let's give these a little bit of a shuffle up and then we'll see where we're at. And for all you monkeys out there that are interested in the Chinese Zodiac, there is a video that is up for the doer triangle now, which goes into a little bit more detail about the rabbit and the dragon monkey relationship as that first affinity triangle. So if you are interested in knowing more about who you're compatible with and the dynamic of that triangle, then yeah, be sure to check that out and hit that subscribe button, because we're going to be doing videos on it in the future where we cover the other triangles and of course the conflicts. Right, let's stop there and we'll take that one from the bottom, that one from the middle, and that one from the top. What have we got? A white, black, white. All right, okay, not a bad start. Let's have a little look. Oh, but we got that tiger jumping in there, and that's your conflict card. So as I was saying earlier, if you want to know more about the conflict between the monkey and the tiger, hit that subscribe button. But it's not good. It's not good, and it's a trust thing. It's a trust issue. They don't see eye to eye, but that is a white positive tiger. So potentially it's more about the emotional side of the tiger, because the tiger is a very emotional card. It's very kind of emotionally intelligent and more open with their feelings, and maybe that's what's happening. You're becoming more open with your feelings and you're allowing yourself to feel things that you would usually probably bottle up and not want to feel, or try to hide and run from. Usually you would potentially shy away from it and try and deny it and hide it or whatever, but recently you're feeling more compelled to let yourself out and let that emotion come out, let yourself feel it, let yourself express it. Yeah, it's quite a nice place to be, even though it is a conflict. There's a conflict here. So although you're kind of feeling and expressing this feeling, it's still not a great place. It's an indifferent place, like a place that you feel like you should belong, but it's still uncomfortable. Or the other way around, you feel comfortable in a place that potentially you expected you shouldn't belong. It's an interesting one, that tiger-monkey conflict as well. Like I said, I will do videos on this in the future, but they're the only real sort of conflict line where they will actually keep each other's company. Most conflict signs, they go in opposite directions, stay away from each other completely, or, you know, are wary of each other to the point where they just never meet or introduce each other. But the monkey and the tiger seem to be drawn to each other. It's almost as if they don't trust each other so much that they keep them very, very close to one another to keep an eye on them. But oh, we got a catalyst rabbit coming in there, and that's in a negative. Oh, see, a catalyst card. Change is afoot. There is change happening. If you want to know more about the catalyst cards, hit that subscribe button, because we'll be doing more of that in the future. They're part of the catalyst triangle. It's the fourth triangle, the affinity triangles. But change is coming. There's talking to do. There's sitting down and having a serious discussion and a chat, or at least some sort of diplomacy or politics in something. Could be anything, could be work, could be romance, could be friendships, could be personal, could be something that's got nothing to do with you. One thing that I must say about these catalyst cards, these cards of change, these cards where things are going to start shifting, sometimes it has nothing to do with you. It's just what you're going through. You have to go through in order to instigate that change, which then could affect other people in different ways, for them to then go through experiences that they need to go through. It's a catalytic moment, and there is an element of diplomacy, negotiation, talking, communication with that rabbit card as well. And rabbits and monkeys, they're not exactly the most compatible of signs either. So this is going to be, like I say, it's like feeling comfortable in a place you don't belong, or you shouldn't be, or there's no real threat or cause for concern, but it's not in a place that you expected to find yourself. And maybe you feel like you shouldn't be there and you need to move or run or get out of there, but you're just not. You're just not. It's almost like you're mesmerized, and you're just being drawn in, attracted to it. And that change is going to happen, and it's going to create it's going to create some sort of animosity. It's going to create some sort of resentment. There's going to be difficulties here, and there's going to be conflict here, maybe some sort of rivalry here. There's definitely something that's not overly great or good that's going to happen. But as I say, this is it's a catalytic moment. It's change. It's things happening so that other things can happen, and things can start to progress or go in different directions as they need to. That tiger is, like I say, emotional card, so I see this as sort of like a romantic thing or matters of the heart, love, things like this. And as I say, you're feeling things. Those feelings are bringing up stuff, and that's drawing you to this situation where it's going to be time to have conversations and have chats, and essentially, potentially even start making plans to start following that path of change, or to let those winds of change blow you in the direction of which is coming as you move forward. Oh, and the dragon comes in. That's a very interesting flip, because you've gone from conflict to highly compatible. In fact, there's no card or no sign more compatible for a monkey than a dragon. The dragon and the monkeys, they go together extremely well. In fact, if you watched my first video on the affinity triangles, on the first triangle of the doers, which has that dragon and monkey in, you remember me saying how they are the best of allies. They complement each other in ways that other signs just can't. Just like the monkey and the tiger have a very unique conflict line, the dragon and the monkey have a very unique compatibility when it comes to that affinity triangle. So this is a very good card for you. A very good card for you as you move forward into this week. Okay, you've got a little bit of unease here. This is uneasy, but as I say, this is more forecast of as we move in. So you've got where you were, where you are, and where you're headed. And you're headed into this brilliant positive dragon card. It's almost like a sigh of relief, and it's almost as if you found that comfortability in that place you shouldn't be. You didn't find it by accident. You found it because it was a twist of fate. It was destiny. That karmic card, which is the dragon, it's interesting because you've got the catalyst and then you've got the karmic card. The karmic card, again, if you want to find out more, hit the subscribe button, because we're going to be following the karmic cards, the catalyst cards, and all the other cards as we move and progress on with the channel. But that dragon is a doer card. There's things to do, there's things to get done, potentially because of these changes that are happening in the way that you feel. And of course that dragon, of course, is that kind of time to rise above it, time to see a different perspective, time to actually start following your dreams, start doing stuff and getting things done. This is power. This is a card of great passion and persistence and dedication and loyalty and commitment. I see this as whatever you are attached to, or whatever you're involved with, where it comes to this emotional attachment, this bond, this connection, it is very, very strong, and you're very, very loyal to it and very dedicated to it. In fact, you're very, very passionate about it. That dragon is a very passionate card to be pulled out, and it is something you truly do believe in. And it's a white card too, which is great because it's pushing you again in that right direction. It's the winds of change blowing you in the directions of which you should be, and or at least where you should be headed. It's very good as well because it's going to take you very little persuasion or very little this isn't really necessarily like a hard choice. This is something that you can feel. It's something you know. It's something that you just can sense is right. It's intuition. It's fate. It's just something that you can't help but do. You can't help but admit it. You see it. You can't deny it. It's there, and it's going to keep pushing you in that direction, and you're going to keep heading in that direction now. And the thing with the monkey and the dragon is that they're very, very large personalities, very strong personalities, very egotistical, very kind of, center of attention, very, they're very good at what they do. They are very good at what they do. And some of the greatest people out there are dragons and monkey people because they achieve so much. They're visionaries, they're doers, and they get stuff done. But they're very difficult to get along with, very difficult to kind of work with or to work for. They're quite difficult, domineering, personalities, but when put together as the dragon and the monkey as a duo, they work extremely well together, and very big things come from it. Great things come from that dragon sign. So you having that as a monkey, that only goes to show that the direction that you're headed is going to be quite a fabulous one. It's going to be quite a sort of maybe unexpected triumph. It's gonna have you persevere through this and actually come out on the other side thinking, this is good. This is actually somewhere that I'm not just comfortable. I'm comfortable because I do actually belong here, and this is where I should be. And I think that's right. I think you've complicated things, and you've made things a lot harder because you've been going around in circles for such a long time that now that you've actually picked a path and you're actually following that path, you're now overcoming hurdles relatively quickly, and the complications aren't as complicated as you thought they were, despite being there, as long as you continue doing what you feel is right for you, not everybody else. A dragon's a bit of a selfish card as well. Not selfish, but looking out for themselves, protecting themselves, not taking any shit from anybody or anything, and just, they're going to do what they want. They're just going to do what they want, and that's kind of the attitude to have. It's just, do what, feels right, and what is right for you. Those changes will begin to happen naturally, and put yourself in a position where you're protecting yourself and got your best interests at heart, and of course got the right good intentions. And not much can go wrong for you. But we'll find out, won't we, when we come back next week and we do another reading for you, the monkey people. But we'll be back shortly after this video to do a reading for the rooster people. If you have enjoyed the video, give us a like, hit that subscribe button. I will see you next time. If not, I will see you in a video next week when we come back and do another reading for you monkey people. Love and peace.